Hey, hey, hey.
Finally, we live. I'm Marie,
I'm Jay.
and you watching Jam SESH.
Yes, we're doing a Jam Sesh Live today for you guys. I know we're competing with, I think the Thanksgiving Day Parade is long over. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. I think the Thanksgiving Day Parade is way over, but I think football is just kind of underway. So if there's anyone watching right now, we truly appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching it in the future from the archives, thank you. And we're just going to be reading some Thanksgiving-themed stories, right, Marie?
Yeah, I picked them.
Yes, Marie picked them out for us. We're excited to get into it. We're going to be watching the chat. If you jump in and you want to say hi, happy Thanksgiving, or even have a story to share with us, make sure you drop a chat. And without further ado, you ready to get into the stories?
Yeah, if you take the turkey leg, put a gravy, and we're gonna start it.
Awesome.
I don't know. I'm just hungry.
Yeah, no.
I just hope someone there on that side of the screen eats.
Yes, and we'll be eating soon ourselves.
No, we're not gonna eat ourselves.
Okay. All right, ready to get into it?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, I'm still getting used to using this OBS programming to switch between the cameras, so let's see if I got it right. Nope, that's a side camera. Hello.
Hi.
Let's see. There we go. All right. So our first story looks like it is from Entitled People, one of our favorite subreddits, and I'll get right into the story.
I like entitled people. They are so entitled.
All right. So give me 1 second. Save it for later. All right, awesome. Our first story, nasty woman at grocery checkout.
Everyone, at least once in their life, dealing with the nasty woman at groceries. Like, you standing with a bag and someone just being weird. Buying, I don't know. What we last time bought and it will looks weird. We bought something like milk and dog treats, like some weird thing. Like weird combination. But I'm kind of excited. What do you think about this story?
1 second, let me just adjust the...
One?
Don't tie me, Marie.
Well, for me, it's like something from a different dimension.
Test, test, test. If anyone's listening, let us know how the audio signals sound. We really appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to read the title again. Nasty woman at grocery checkout.
Here we go.
Leading up to Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving, I had to pop into the grocery store to pick up a few things. I was in a hurry for various personal reasons, so I had about 10 items, and the lineups were fairly long all around due to the holiday. When I'm able to put my items on the cart, this woman with about 5 items comes up to me and says, "I only have a couple of things. I'm going to go ahead of you, okay?" So, Marie, would you let them get ahead of you?
Like, if I'm in a hurry, probably not. I don't like that people not. It's like it wasn't question. It's just like I go ahead of you. You good with that?
Right.
It's like it's the question. It's just like okay, and just go. No, I don't like it. First, I never caught anyone in a line. And second, I usually let people go, and I want to sneeze so bad. And I usually let people go because, like, I don't want to trouble. Like, you looks like you in hurry. Go. But if I'm in hurry, I probably say, like, no, I'm hurry up.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I need to do this fast. So I wait my turn, so you wait yours.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, I heard somewhere that if you feel like you want to sneeze, Look at a bright light. We do have the spotlight there.
And you're gonna sneeze much more.
Yeah, why not? Sneeze on the live. Who cares?
Yeah. Achoo!
All right, let's get back into it.
Yeah.
There was a time when I let people like this do what they will, but maybe I'm less of a pushover now. If she had been nicer in the phrasing and or if I wasn't in a big hurry, I might have said okay. And the other big factor is that there were a bunch of people behind me and I can't make out, there were a bunch of people behind me and I can't make that decision for them to make them wait longer because of her. So I said to her, sorry, can't do that. I'm in a hurry myself. Well, my instinct that she was a jerk proved right on that moment. She loudly replied, what? You a-hole? You think you're better than me? You better hope you never have to ask anyone for a favor. You're going to get yours, I swear. I'm warning you. You better look out, you. Then added a few choice swear words to describe me. It was unreal. People around were actually giggling a little. I managed to save my laughter for the car. There was absolute silence from the cashier, who just proceeded to check out my items with head down. I can't blame her for not wanting to get involved. No one was even making eye contact with the crazy lady, so eventually she gives up and stomps off to join the back of the line, I guess. Okay. Well, this is from entitled people, so obviously that person felt entitled to be like, hey, let me cut in front of you. Please, let me cut in front of you. I think the OP has a point with like, okay, if it was just me on the line, like, go ahead, but it's a holiday or the day before the holiday, was it? Yeah, it was right before Canadian Thanksgiving, which in Canada you think they'd be nicer, but
I think it depends on the people, but yeah, most of Canadians much more nicer than they say sorry all the time.
sorry. But I kind of agree with OP because there were other people in that line behind her. If there was just her and it's like, all right, you have a couple items, go. But if it's a holiday rush, like, we got here first. Like, it's a line. It's a line for a reason.
And also probably everyone there, like, in a hurry.
Right.
Or a family wait for them, or like whatever, they need to cook stuff. Or they just hungry, or they just need something.
Right.
And it's always stressful to go to the grocery stores during like before Christmas, before any holiday, but Christmas probably for me the most like people like aggressive. It's like a last bag of flour. Why you need a flour in a like at like 8 o'clock?
Cookies for Santa.
8 o'clock at night.
Cookies for Santa.
I mean, that's the reason why he's so fat.
Yes. I'm glad you figured that out.
It just comes to me. Okay. Well, that lady definitely really entitled.
And if you know nothing about us, what you're hearing right now is the train. We do live
love
off the
trains.
tracks. Yeah, we live here because we love trains, right? So there's going to be an occasional train passing by. So if I have to stop and repeat something so you guys can hear it, thank you for bearing with me. All one viewer of just me. That's all right. Hopefully people jump on later. And if you're jumping on now, this is Jay and Marie Jam Sesh. We're doing a live Reddit story reading. Our theme today is Thanksgiving related stories that Marie picked out. So thank you, Marie.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is interesting.
And
We're really thankful.
Absolutely. And if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're just slowly and surely building up our community here. We're looking to build a community to be able to produce shows like this. And if you guys like what you see, please hit that subscribe button and show your support. All right, ready for the next story?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yay!
Give me 1 second.
Oh, it's works.
Yeah. I'm still getting used to
Yeah, it's complicated. They're just like connected.
There we go. All right, so this story is from Am I Overreacting? Am I overreacting? My boyfriend invited me to his family Thanksgiving, but expected me to get a hotel for my son and me while he stays at his brother's house. That already sounds complicated.
Yeah. How I understand, it's not his son.
Right. If it's the mother writing from her perspective, then yeah, I imagine
It's tricky and it's not good sign.
for sure it's not a good sign. Like, get a hotel for you and your son.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what it's about.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll explain it away.
Maybe everything not that bad. How many good stories there in a Reddit? Like actually good that something happens and it's good. Usually the stories whatever we find it's or embarrassing stories or like sad stories or people need a kind of advice because they find themselves in a weird situation. Please, Redditors, write down like some good stories for you feel that life is not that bad.
You know what I find with Am I Overreacting? It's usually not like they're not really writing because they think they're overreacting. They're writing because the person that's involved in the story is acting kind of wild
And they just like tell me he's crazy or she's crazy.
by telling me that I'm not.
Yes, it's a thing.
All right, let's get into the story.
Yeah.
My 41, my 41 female partner, 40 male of 2 years, were discussing plans for the holidays. For context, we both are divorced with school-age kids. He has 3 daughters and I have 1 son. We have traveled together with all 6 of us sharing a hotel suite and while camping. We do not live together. His family Thanksgiving next week will be at his brother's house, which is about a 4-hour drive from our city. He let me know he would love for my son and I to come, so I planned for that. I said I'd booked a hotel assuming it was for all of us. He informed me that there was room at his brother's for him and his kids, so the hotel would be for my kid and me only. I was very hurt assuming for the holidays he would treat us as a unit to travel together, or at least if not, he would have made hotel plans for me. My birthday is the day after his family's get-together, so these plans currently involve my son and I just driving home together on my birthday and not seeing them. He did not make any plans for my actual birthday. He thought this was okay because later this week I planned a birthday dinner and a show for myself with some friends and him on a day that our kids will not be with us. Sorry this was a long post, but I've been sobbing and considering breaking things off because I feel like I am unwelcome and more of an afterthought than a priority. So what you got for me, Marie? What do you think?
Honestly, maybe it sounds ridiculous, but sometimes men don't understand. It's not, it could be like he's not bad man. He just find a convenience for himself first and everything else. Well, you have a money, like if you don't have a money to rent a hotel or like there is no hotel around, that could be like he probably gonna have a different thoughts or like trying to figure it out that situation. But in his mind, I'm speculating right now.
Of course,
I
it's
don't
all
know.
speculation.
I don't know how it is.
Go
but
wild.
It feels like he just like, well, it's comfortable for me and my kids, and you have money and you can rent stuff. Maybe it's not even like against you straight, like I don't want to spend time with you or not thinking about you, but it's definitely make it feel like his convenience gonna be always a priority for him, and you and your child gonna be somewhere after him, his kids, 3 kids.
Yeah, right. 3 kids, yeah.
And you're gonna be in the end. Nobody say you must be in front of him and his kids, but at least he can think about himself, you, all the kids, himself, because we selfish, we all, think about himself, all the kids, even your child, and then you. Then you understand that this person take part of you, the biggest like part of you, that your creation in a consideration of comfortable and sweet like treatment. Like you're gonna have space, you're gonna spend time, But yeah, probably the birthday situation is like what's telling me he's not think about that in a bad way, because men is like kind of easy in this way. They're not thinking if you not talk. Not wrong way. They're not thinking about something if you not voice it.
Right.
Because if you not talk, they not think.
I think this is just explicitly your experience with me. Um,
No, but you know what I mean? It's like
Right,
he's
right.
like, but the birthday, you already make that. Like, we're gonna celebrate your birthday just another day. Why I need to worry about the actual birthday? Like, he's just not seen it. And if you voice it and you say like, I don't feel that way, I don't, and trust me, I have the same issue. I can't like. He must have figured it out. Like, why you not figured it out?
Right.
But they just don't. They just don't.
So I want to put on her shoes for a minute, because you did talk from the perspective of the guy, which makes sense. Like, he might not like recognize what's going on. So like, to answer the question, am I overreacting? I think what she's asking is if she's overreacting feeling terrible about the situation, because she said she's sobbing, she's crying, she's sad. No, I don't think you're overreacting. She said she's dated this person for a couple of years now. She already has in her mind that they're this kind of modern compound family. You know, the family has this unit, she says, have gone on trips, camping trips, vacations. They've stayed in hotels. They stayed together as a unit. So she just assumed like, oh, we're going to go to your brother's. It's a lot of us. We're probably not going to impose on them. So we're going to get our hotel. And then he's like, don't worry about it. You guys get the hotels, and then you can go off, do your thing the next day. And like you said, he's probably not thinking of it from the perspective of like, she feels like excluded from this activity. Yeah. He's just like, we got stuff to do. Like, he's probably thinking of like, they maybe only have like a room available. So he's probably like, all four of us are going to sleep in this room together, as opposed to like six of them, because of her and her son. Yeah. I don't think he's being a jerk, but his actions are kind of portraying that, right? So she I don't think she's overreacting for feeling sad about it. I mean, Thanksgiving's a family holiday, and instead of us going back to the hotel room as a family, or hotel suite as a family, you're just saying, okay, I'm going to spend time with the family. You guys can go off now. That's what that feels like.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, the feeling like you're excluded from the family because you just like physically separated. Like, right. I'm going to be here and you figured it out.
You want to check out some comments?
Yeah, if there's something interesting.
Yeah, let's see. We didn't really comb through it, so if there's nothing interesting, well, when we cut the clips, we'll cut it out.
There's a OP answering something, right?
Oh, yeah, I see that. All right, let's get into it. So one commenter wrote, stay home, see your family, or do something fun with your son. Apparently, your relationship is just dating and not growing as a couple, so just date him. He isn't including you in a way that shows anything more. And then another commenter wanted some info. Why would you not drive together? Is he planning more activities before or after that you're not invited to? Or is it just a matter of space in the vehicle for all the kids? She replies, just a matter of space. Each of our cars has room for 5. All right. Another commenter wrote, not overreacting. If it was me, I would stay home with my kids and do my own thing. He wants to stay with his family, which is understandable. But to invite you out of town for a family holiday and keep you and your son separate is not understandable, especially when Thanksgiving is a family holiday. You're either all in as family or you're all out and not. I would never have my significant other come for a family holiday before it was serious and I imagined a future with them.
That have sense. This definitely have sense.
Yeah. I mean, like I said earlier, it's a family holiday. So, like, if you're being excluded from, like, I don't think it's a matter of, like, staying in the home is such a big deal, right?
It's just how it was mentioned, how it was put it like, in this situation.
Right, and how it's going to be perceived. Like, oh, she left.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to stay here, spend time with the family, and you can leave. That just feels rotten.
Yeah.
I think before you do anything, well, it might be a little too late. When was the story posted? A year ago. They're probably separated by now. But if you find yourself in this situation, and just like with all of these Reddit conflicts and stories, like the solution is to have a discussion. Like, talk about
The
this.
first thing you do, you talk, and if person don't understand or people don't understand, then you do some actions.
Right.
The first what you can do is talk to explain what you don't like, how do you see the situation to I forget the word. How to figure it out, this situation
Sure.
with these people. Yeah. So, yeah, talk.
And you know what we could figure out together, Marie?
What, we can figure it out together?
Let's figure out how to get you guys who are watching. Hi, we're Jay and Marie.
Hi.
We're Good Soup Productions. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe. We're on our way to try to grow our community to 500 subscribers. I think we're currently at 273. We want to thank all of our supporters for watching, whether you're watching live or you're watching in the future in the archives. We like to do these Reddit stories. We do our show Lunch Break. We also have a podcast that we've done in the past, and actually a new episode of that is coming out soon, Good Soup After Dark, where we interview interesting people, artists, authors, filmmakers, all that good stuff. We're looking to start that up soon. So yeah, just subscribe to Good Soup Productions. Say hello in the comments. Hit us up on our subreddit r/lunchbreak_GSP if you have your own stories you want to share. And with that being said, are you ready to go on to the next story, Marie?
Of course.
All right, let's get into it. And if you're not aware, Marie chose these stories for us, so I'm excited to see what else she has in store for us.
I remember a little bit because there was so much stories. We're definitely not going to read all of them.
Or maybe we will.
Maybe. But what I figured it out looking for the stories is because we said it's like really family related, family holiday where family go together. They are really thankful for stuff they have, especially the family they have. I figured it out the most of situation that people find themselves is like, or I don't know what to do with like family situation, or I don't know what I deserve.
Right.
This kind of treatment. And I think it's good that we read the stories because you can see how it could be and you can be thankful for your life, not like this. And if it's like in our stories, you can hear our advice, maybe some comments, and maybe you feel a little bit better. Because we spend like this family, you are our family, so welcome.
Welcome. I don't know why I said so threatening.
Welcome. We spend our Thanksgiving with our family, and yeah, let's go to the next story.
All right, let's see if this is a messed up family.
Okay.
All right, so this is from Am I the A-hole? Am I the a-hole for choosing my boyfriend over my best friend for Thanksgiving?
I don't know why I always thought the friends must be first, because especially like long-term friends, like if you know them from high school, from just school, and you like gone through lots of stuff, it's fine. Gone through lots of stuff with them, then in this particular situation, someone new in your life that it could be just romantic, and you never know how long it's gonna be. If this to have your boyfriend, girlfriend became a full-blown friend,
Right.
it takes some time. But you already have friend who you already gone through lots of stuff. So in this situation, if you have a long-term friend and you have like new boyfriend, I am kind of towards stay with a friend. I don't know why. I just feel like
That makes sense.
they can see if something going on that you don't see in your new relationships.
Right.
But also there's sometimes people jealous. It's also works kind of not comfortable. So let's go. Because I'm just start thinking about that.
All right. Do you want to text your mom real fast while I read the story?
Sure.
All right, let's read the story. All right. I, 24-year-old female, want to start by saying my best friend, 23-year-old female, I'll call her Sarah, and I have been extremely close for the past 5 years. For a long time, we did everything together. Whenever I was bored, she was the first person I saw, and we planned gym trips and random hangouts throughout the week. But back then, I had way more free time than I do now. Last year, I started dating my boyfriend. We'll call him Alex. He's a huge part of my life, and he's the most serious boyfriend I've had. Sarah and Alex both fill different roles in my life, and they are both very important to me. Anyway, since I started dating Alex, Sarah has gotten more and more bitter towards me. We have had many conversations about her feeling like I choose Alex over her and don't spend enough time with her. I work full-time now, and I don't have enough hours in the day to see my family, work, see my boyfriend, go to the gym, and do everything else I need to do. Sarah doesn't work, and I'm basically her only friend, so she has much more free time than I do. I still see her once or twice per week, and I make time for our friendship. I don't think she realizes how much effort I put into keeping her in my life. Despite all this, she makes me feel like I'm her girlfriend and that she should have priority in my life because I've known her longer than my boyfriend. So before we continue, I think her friend does kind of agree with that sentiment that you made, that I've known you longer, you should be spending more time with me. I guess in the way that makes sense, and I can understand the jealousy, but then I can understand the pressure that OP is feeling. She's working full time. She doesn't have time for everybody, including her family, other friends, her boyfriend. And, she's dating someone who seems like pretty serious. And I don't think it's a problem prioritizing your significant other, especially if you're trying to nurture that relationship and build a future with them. And I can understand feeling the pressure of being Sarah's only friend.
Yeah, that's make it complicated.
That's a lot of pressure to feel, unfortunately. It stinks. Because she probably feels like, oh, she has a point. I've known her longer, right? Mm-hmm. But you also have other people in your life. We're not even hearing anything about her parents yet, her siblings, her other family members. Sometimes that kind of stuff happens. You meet other people in your life. You have a boyfriend or you have a girlfriend, you get married. Sometimes you don't have time for other people.
Yeah.
And it's not that you don't like them or don't want to spend time with them. It's just you have your life that you're building. You have your own family, your own circle that you're growing. So.
Yeah, sometimes when you bring the new people in your life, older people, people that you know longer just fall off because there is no space. You don't have enough time. But it feels so manipulative. Mm-hmm. It's I understand if OP decide, like I said before, is if I know this person longer, I gone through with this person, lots of stuff. But if this person tell you that, it feels like you must respect me more. And it feels uncomfortable.
Yeah, for sure. You want to finish the story?
Yeah.
Let's finish it. It's a little bit left.
Okay.
All right. Last week, Sarah asked if she could come to my family's Thanksgiving on Thursday, since she is celebrating with her family on Wednesday. I genuinely would have liked her to come and told her I would ask and let her know. My boyfriend was already coming with me this year, so I wanted to make sure it was okay to bring more than one extra person. I didn't want to ask the host directly because she always says yes to everyone, so instead I asked my aunt and my mom. They both like Sarah a lot, but after thinking about it, they said since my boyfriend is already coming and we have a lot of extended family joining this year, it would be better if Sarah didn't come. They didn't want to overwhelm the host. I gently told Sarah this year wasn't the right time, but we have another family outing soon and would love for her to join us then. She said okay, but then added that if she sees my boyfriend at my Thanksgiving, she's going to be mad at me. At that point, I felt defeated. It feels like no matter how much I try or how clearly I explain things, she always finds a reason to be upset with me. This friendship has gotten really toxic, and it makes me question whether I am actually being a bad friend or choo-choo train, sorry. Let me reread that. I still haven't told her my boyfriend will be coming to my Thanksgiving, and I'm not sure if I should. I don't have the mental bandwidth to argue with her again, as I am already stressed. That said, I don't want to lie to her or refrain from posting photos of him, and I just keep her from getting angry with me. Sorry, I'll reread that. I messed that up a little bit. I don't want to lie to her or refrain from posting photos of him and I just to keep her from getting angry with me. What do I do, and am I wrong here? So right off the rip, you're not the a-hole.
I mean, you don't do anything bad, but your relationship, I don't think. You see, I have a weird feeling in this story because I don't really trust OP in this situation. Just like, oh, I tried to do that, I tried to do that. You just start dating with boy, and you're just like, oh, it's so serious, and it could be, like, it could be, but at the same time, you never say like, oh, I still spend time with her.
Train issues.
Train issues. So it feels like you excluded her. It's just like, I do this, like, I barely have time to my family, but you have a time for your boyfriend. And it's fine. It's good if you have a time for your boyfriend. It's bad that you don't have a time for your family. And of course, it's bad if you don't have a time for your friend. I don't think this relationship, like, toxic because of your friend. I feel really weird about this story.
Yeah, you know what? I'll agree with you a little bit, but even if they did start dating and she's just like, really soon, I feel like this is serious, that's still important to her. It's still
Of course,
serious
yes,
to her.
Yes.
And she has the right to spend time with whoever she wants to spend
Sure.
with. I think the ultimate answer, just like with any of these Reddit stories, Marie, communication.
Just talk.
Just be like, hey, like, maybe this is the first Thanksgiving he gets to meet the family. Like, they just did start dating, and she's like, I really like this guy, and I want this guy to be in my life and be there long term. Like, okay. Sorry, Sarah, like, Alex is coming over. This is the first time he's going to meet my family. And this is like really important for me because I want to be with him long term and I want to ingratiate him into the family. And we have this other function that you're going to come to. Everyone loves you. It's just a lot of people this year and we don't have the room to spare, unfortunately. It sucks. But I think Sarah just needs to be a little more mature about it. Like, if I see him over at your house for Thanksgiving, I'm going to be so upset. Calm
Yeah,
down.
it's
Let's
like
have a
childish.
discussion. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
But at the same time, what I'm thinking is she is childish, but it's like you have a child and you have new boyfriend. Somehow you need to put them in the same room.
I don't know if that's the same, but I guess I could see what you're saying.
Like, it's not like child, but you know what I mean? It's my friend. I want for my friend, meet my boyfriend for, like, what do you think about him? I choose him.
Right. But it was up to the family to say, like,
Yeah, in this particular sort of Thanksgiving, definitely, well, yeah, you take your boyfriend because for right now it's important for you. I hope it's going to be important for you for a couple years from now. And if the situation like this and you feel like this relationships became toxic, don't afraid to lose the person.
right.
Because even if even if you lose it and you lose the boyfriend and this doesn't work, you find someone else. You find another friend, another significant others, boyfriends, husbands. It's the thing. Like you consistently try to communicate with other people. And it's good if you find a good friend who is also your boyfriend or became a husband, like me did. And it's great. And then they became your family, like all together. Now you have friend, husband, family member, and boom, great. But if not, you just be upset for a couple days and go on, move on. Go find people that you have fun with and you can share your feelings with. Not afraid, never afraid to lose anyone. It's scary until it's happened. And it has happened, you spend some times upset because you're gonna miss this relationship with a friend or with a boyfriend, with a girlfriend, and then you pass it. And you're just like, a couple years after, you're just like, oh, I was friends with this person. Well, I have a good moments, I have a bad moments, but it was in the past. I don't know, that's what I think.
So this was posted a day ago, so we should definitely reach out and
Yeah.
keep tabs on this and see what happens. I definitely want to know how this was resolved. Sometimes we will read stories. We'll reach out to the poster to let them know, like, hey, we read your story. We appreciate your time. We appreciate the time that you took to share it. So definitely want to stay updated on this. She did respond with something that I do want to share that's in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second. Because I'm doing this so flawlessly, swapping between screens.
Move it more. You're not moving? Okay, now you move it.
There we go. Give me 1 second. Boom. We're back on. All right, so one commenter, still_construction37, not the a-hole. You're at an age where this happens, and I've also felt so frustrated my friends would disappear when their boyfriends come into the picture. But when they needed me prior to the boyfriend, I was always there. I missed them. I wanted them to value me how I valued them. But sometimes people value different things. Right now, you value your romantic partner and helping that grow. She may be deeply valuing friendships, your friendship, and wondering why the relationship had to change. I don't think you did anything wrong here. OP responded, thank you. I'm trying my best to balance my friendships and my relationship. I've been on the other end of things as well. And I know it sucks when friendships change, but a big part of long-term friendship is being able to grow with each other. I have never abandoned Sarah and have always made time for her. I've always included her, even if I had to stretch myself thin. Personally, I feel like she should understand why I think it's important for my boyfriend to spend Thanksgiving with my family. She invited herself to my Thanksgiving last minute and is now telling me she'll be angry if I invite my boyfriend. It doesn't feel right.
Have sense.
Yeah. So OP appropriate _ son 5043. We'll be keeping tabs and reaching out and let us know what happens. And yeah, best of luck to you. Hopefully your Thanksgiving with the boyfriend and the family is going well. Yeah.
Yeah. Situation is kind of like, uncomfortable when you just, how it goes. There was like ice and ice braked and you have a little piece of ice and you stand in the middle of the ocean and you don't know what to do. You're not dead. You're survive. You're not fall in the water. But for that piece of, for that piece of ice so far away, for that piece of ice so far away, and you try to like put this all together, you need to choose where to jump.
I just did some quick camera switches while you did that.
Okay.
All right, so do you mind just chatting for a little bit? I'm going to change the battery on the camera.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Chat. Yes, Thanksgiving is interesting.
Do you have Thanksgiving in Ukraine?
No, we don't have a Thanksgiving in Ukraine, at least in this kind of, because we don't have the same story that America have, okay? It's interesting. Um, I don't I don't really understand why it's family holiday. If we look at the history and trains, if we look in history and think about why it's family holiday, but it's definitely good when a family get together, have a something to eat, a big chicken. No, it's not chicken, it's turkey. But it looks like a big chicken. Um, yeah, it has some weird thing. Like for example, it's a it's not raspberry. What? No, not raspberry. What is that? Cranberry.
Cranberry sauce?
Cranberry sauce with a mashed potato.
That's a great combination.
It makes me feel weird. I don't know. I understand if you have like this little bread and you put this cranberry sauce. Cranberry?
Cranberry.
Cranberry. It's good, but put it in a mashed potato. I don't know. It's the business, your business. You like it, good. I not feel like, but yeah, no. In Ukraine, we doesn't have it. Like I said, because the history, where does this actual holiday come from? I don't know how it's became a holiday. I don't know. I don't know the whole history about that. I definitely need to dive into it to figure it out because I don't know. History is always like bothering me. You know why? Because in school, history always was, how my mom said, is like a map with the arrows. Like they go this way and they go this way, and it never was interesting. I don't know. At least in Ukraine, so fix something. Yoo-hoo.
All right, well, I'm back. Got the camera with a new
I'm
battery.
talking so hard.
No, you're doing a great job. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing and you're just jumping on the channel for the first time or just jumping on one of our lives for the first time, I'm Jay.
I'm Marie.
And we're Good Soup Productions. You're watching a Jam Sesh Live where we're reading Reddit stories. I had to change the battery for the camera real fast because we're actually recording this on a separate camera to edit and put out as a quick episode of Lunch Break. Lunch Break, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. We read Reddit stories and discuss husband and wife, couple content, all that good stuff. You know what I mean, yo?
Yeah, we're naturally growing channel. We grow slow but sturdy.
Yeah, so that being said, if you can like, comment, and subscribe to our channel if you like what you see, help us grow our little community, hit us up in the comment section. If you have a story you want to share and have it discussed on our show Lunch Break, you can always hit us up on our subreddit r/lunchbreak_GSP. And for the next time we do this, I'm definitely going to have to put a link in the description. But that subreddit is r/lunchbreak_GSP. And we are reading Thanksgiving Day themed stories that Marie picked out.
Mostly apple. But yes.
And we're going to go ahead and get to the next one. Let me get this set up here. All right. I am getting so good at using multiple screens. All right, for our next story, looks like a short one. It's from subreddit Am I Overreacting from Yash1CH40 or 40, okay, 850. I think I got it. All right, so it's from Am I Overreacting? Am I overreacting for refusing to host Thanksgiving after my sister assumed I would do all the cooking again? Nope, I don't even have to read it.
Again?
I don't even have to read it. I know what this is like. I know what this is like, people depending on you because you've been dependable in the past. And
it's a lot of cooking.
yeah, it depends on how many people too, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's read it before we make any more assumptions.
Yes, let's go.
I, 33-year-old female, hosted Thanksgiving last year at my house. It was a lot, cooking for 15 people, cleaning before and after, buying all the groceries. My sister, 36-year-old female, helped by bringing one store-bought pie. She took home leftovers, but didn't really lift a finger otherwise. This year, she texted our family group chat saying, "So excited for Thanksgiving at OP's again. I'll bring dessert. Pie emoji. Except I never agreed to host. When I told her that I wasn't planning to do it this year, I have a smaller kitchen now and just started a new job, she got offended and said I was ruining tradition. I suggested she host at her house or we go to our parents instead. She said her place is too small and she's not much of a cook. When I said that wasn't my problem, she told me I was being selfish and dramatic. Am I overreacting for not wanting to host again? My answer stays the same.
Wop, wop,
No,
wop,
you're not
wop.
overreacting.
Yeah, no, it's
The being voluntold that she's hosting Thanksgiving, that's enough for me. Like, you don't tell me like, hey,
what I need to do.
yeah, I'm a grown ass kid, but no, like it's stressful. Like, especially, listen, she could be an unreliable narrator. She's talking from her perspective. Maybe her sister helped out, maybe she didn't. But we're on OP side because we have OP story. Bought a store-bought pie, so it's showing no effort. Took leftovers home, didn't help cook, clean, none of that.
Buy groceries for
Buy
that
nothing.
situation.
Like, I would feel used. Like, of course you should do these things like out of the kindness of your heart. You want to host people, have them over. But she says she's not prepared for that. She has a smaller kitchen. She works a new job. She doesn't want to deal with all that. Like, if you want tradition, do it at your place. And maybe you're the cook of the house. Maybe you're the cook of the family. Maybe they like your turkey or stuffing or whatever. Like, you shouldn't have to feel pressure to do it because people want you to. If they want you to do it or like take on that role, they should contribute a lot more than, I don't know, a ShopRite pie or something.
They must be a little bit more thankful for Thanksgiving.
Damn, that was a bar. Say that again.
No.
Okay.
But
No.
but yeah, you must be a little bit more understanding.
Right.
Like, okay, if you want me to do this again, I need your help. And not just a pie. Maybe you can buy some groceries. I can cook it. You can buy it. Like, let's go like separate our work for this holiday. Or you come to my house and clean it. You know what I mean? Like, let's go figure it out. Or let's go do this in your place. But if I'm really good to making turkey, I will make a turkey. But everything else gonna be on you. It's kind of tricky. I don't know. I feel like nobody's must to tell you what you need to do, especially in this kind of way. Like, oh, I'm so excited to go again. It's like, oh, it's tradition. It was like, if I did it once, it doesn't mean it's tradition. You know what's tradition? The sister of OPs don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. Definitely weird. I don't know. It's just, like I said, the Thanksgiving, it's a great holiday for celebrate your family, be thankful for you have a family, be thankful for you have a house and food on your table. But at the same time, it feels like people find themselves in a situation that my family not that great. And now I need to go there and say that I'm really happy and thankful to have them. I don't feel that way, so just don't go. Boo boo, don't go. I'm like that girl from TikTok. I don't know if you see her. She's like usually do the videos about like self-help, like healthy stuff, like how to make the whitening teeth, like with a coconut oil. And she's always say like, do you want this? If you don't want to do this, don't do this. Don't do this. But if you want to, do it. So
Do it.
do it.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to get into another story, Marie?
Yeah, what's going to be another story?
Well, before we get into our next story, if you're just joining us for the first time, I'm Jay.
I'm Marie, and you watching Gem Sash.
Yes, you're watching Jam Sesh live. And we're reading Thanksgiving-themed Reddit stories that Marie picked out. So thank you, Marie.
You know why? Because it's Thanksgiving. So
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, you like what you're hearing, you want to support us, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're a small channel. We're growing each and every day. And we want to just grow our community and be able to keep providing some meaningful entertainment for everyone, especially in these trying times, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. And speaking of trying times, let's see what the next story is, what they're trying to deal with. Awesome. Okay. Is this a Thanksgiving themed one?
Yeah. Okay. Not really. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, we're going to read it anyway. All right. So this is from Entitled People.
I believe they mentioned Thanksgiving.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So this is from the subreddit Entitled People. Friend is mad my brother won't date her. Get over yourself. Right? Like, you can't control
What other people?
what other people's brothers do.
No. It's like,
So-
yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it to get a little more clarification.
Yeah.
My sister has this friend named Liza, both 26. Liza has always had a crush on our brother Philip. Philip is 33 and has no kids. Liza has 3 kids by 2 different men.
Damn.
Messy! Like, why do we have to get so messy right away?
Damn.
Damn. All right,
Okay.
let's get into it. So my sister Liza and I were doing some early Christmas shopping. I was going down the list of what I was planning on getting everyone. When Philip came up, Liza said I should get him coal. I asked why. She tells me that she has been dropping hints to Philip that they should spend some time together during the upcoming holidays. Philip wasn't picking up her hints, so Liza flat out asked him to be with her during Thanksgiving and Christmas, like get to know her and her kids and family during the holidays. Philip told her no. Damn. Philip told her no. He usually spends time out the country anyways. So I asked Liza if she thinks Philip would get cold because he rejected her. And she says, honestly, I kind of always thought Philip was gay, but now I got other suspicions. I looked at my sister in the rearview mirror like, you're not going to check your friend? So my sister asked, what suspicions? Liza said, don't play dumb, y'all. You okay?
I really like when people describe like conversation in their stories because it's so real. You know what I mean? It's just like how real people talk, and it's so funny sometimes. Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine. Liza said, don't play dumb, y'all. If an adult man doesn't like adult women, there's only 2 other options. I saw my sister wasn't going to say anything to her, so I did. I asked her, so because my brother doesn't want to be with you, he's either gay or a pedo? She said, it's not even that. He doesn't want to be with me. He won't even give it a chance. That's weird and not fair. He won't give us a chance because I have kids. So I'm like, yeah, if Philip dated you, he'd become an immediate dad, like day one. That's crazy responsibility for anyone. Then Liza cuts me off and says, like, Philip is a 33-year-old man and needs some damn responsibility. She was yelling, so I yelled back, his responsibility is not going to be your damn kids. Then my sister finally speaks up just to tell us to calm down, and I was getting, sorry. Then my sister finally speaks up just to tell us to calm down, and I was getting taken home. I get home and was telling my mom and Philip about it. We had a laugh. It's just crazy. She's upset my brother won't date her. She tries to slander his name, calling him a possible PDF or a gay man because he has no interest in her.
She's so entitled. She's so out of the planet.
Yeah, and I think this is Thanksgiving themed because you come across many different kind of characters, whether they're in your family, family, friends.
Yeah, just friends.
Just friends. And like, just right off the bat, like, she can't take rejection very well.
Yeah. I mean, I want to joke, but I'm not gonna. But she have a lot of kids, and it's her responsibility. And now she's just like, well, I'm still young, and I deserve a man that I want. I mean, you probably have a couple men, and it doesn't work
But she had exactly two.
exactly too.
Let's not get messy. Let's not get messy.
I want to be messy because I feel like this person is just like, oh, if I'm such a great person,
Right.
I have 2 kids. It's good to have a kid.
3 kids.
3 kids. It's good to have a kids. It's not a bad thing. But I'm such a great person. Everyone I want to be with must be with me. And if they don't, they are bad. Or like PDF files or gay. I don't think gay it's bad.
No, it's not. Not the first one is bad. The first one's very bad. We're on the
Yes.
record for saying that's bad.
That's bad. That's really bad. So assumption that just because you're a woman and man don't want to be with you, he's anything but
Right.
real men who just don't want to be with you.
Right. And just, yeah, like, and I think part of the story implies that she wanted, like, relations. And she was like, he won't even do that. Like, what man wouldn't want to do that? I don't know, man, that's not into you. And, like, at least, so the way I understand the story, it's OP, her sister, and her sister's friend. And I guess she was expecting her sister to stand up to her own friend to be like, hey, don't talk about Philip like that. You don't know anything about him. He just doesn't want to be with you. And she felt like she had to take that responsibility. Like, I mean, good on you. Someone had to stand up to her for saying that kind of stuff. I totally agree. Because even if it's just like someone saying something because they're mad, like that's how rumors start, right? Like that's how rumors start. So, like, thank you for standing up to her. Like that, to protect your brother. You sound like a really great sister. I would understand why the other sister kind of felt like in the middle. She probably didn't want to confront her friend like that. If her friend says like wild stuff like this all the time, that she probably knows how she's going to react, and she's like,
She's just weirdo.
let's just calm it down a little bit.
Yeah, no. I mean, I really don't like the comment is like, oh, he's 33. He must take some responsibility. I mean, like, it's not your business. Maybe he have responsibility. You just don't know about it.
Yeah.
Maybe he have a lot of responsibilities. Just because you don't, like, take your responsibility and, I don't know, don't live with the trains.
Yeah, don't live near a train. Sorry about that noise. Gotta love the Philly train system. We got SEPTA, we got Amtrak, we got freight trains, we got it all. But
And loud. What I'm trying to say is take your responsibilities first. Be the good mother, and if you want to find someone, and it's absolutely okay if you want to find something or someone, just don't be judgmental towards people if they don't want to be with you, because you a big thing to deal with because you have kids. And it's not only take you, it's also take 3 kids who's probably love their fathers and love their mother and don't want anyone, I assume, because I was a kid too. They don't want like see a mother with some dude. So it's like, it's too much work. And especially if you're not even interested in a person. Okay, try. I mean, try for what? Even if you try to spend time with her, it's going to be a big mess if in the end he just like, it doesn't work.
oh yeah.
She's just like, it doesn't work? What, you are PDF?
You know, I like that you went that kind of like train of thought. I was checking out the comments, and I think like one of the commenters agreed with you on that token. So, wow, good on you for sticking up for your brother and shutting this psychopath down. Seriously, She's the equivalent of guys who get nasty when a woman isn't interested. This is obsessive possessiveness, not anything wholesome. Philip should avoid her and her kids. She sounds like the type to ramp up accusations to extort a relationship with him. And then OP responded, honestly, that'd be the day I go to jail. So,
Yeah, it's definitely messy, nasty, and disgusting feeling that someone say something about your family member, especially if they don't do anything to deserve that kind of explanation.
right. All right, continue.
Do you want to turn it back? Thank you. So, yeah, I mean, I prefer to avoid people like this, like in any cause. Like, I don't want to for the sister be a friend with this person because you don't know what she have in mind or how she's seen your sister. Nasty, disgusting. Don't spend any Thanksgiving and Christmases and any holidays, birthdays and other stuff, weddings with the people like this because they can become nasty in like they don't need a reason.
They don't need a reason or a holiday.
Yeah, right. No.
But we're glad you're spending your holiday with us over here at Good Soup Productions. I'm Jay.
I'm Marie.
And if you're just jumping on now, we are reading Reddit stories, Thanksgiving themed, that Marie chose.
Yes.
If you like what you see, hit us up in the comments, like and subscribe to the channel. We're just continuously trying to grow our community. We love making this kind of content for you guys. We love having discussions and recording it. Sometimes we save discussions for recording it, which I don't know if it's necessarily healthy or not, but hey, we do it for you guys.
And
But
don't afraid to participate and left the comments and live chat. And in any videos that we have, if you're interested to watch it, we recommend you to watch because we have like from hilarious stories to like crazy ridiculous that you don't believe that's actually possible, but people do stuff.
yes, and Marie's talking about our show Lunch Break, where we upload every Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. We read some Reddit stories. We have some real discussions about them, and it's been a fun ride so far. It's a passion project of ours, and we're hoping to make it kind of like just something that people really vibe with and want to participate in. So, like we said, hit us up in the comments. If you have a story that you want to share with us and have us discuss on Lunch Break, if you look in the chat right now, I dropped a couple comments. You could hit us up on our subreddit, r/lunchbreak_GSP. That way you could write out the whole story, share every little juicy detail that you want to share with us and have us discuss. And yeah, we're really happy that you guys are joining us. And even if you got nothing to say, just say hi in the chat. Happy Thanksgiving. We're happy that you're here. Ready to do another story, Marie?
Yeah, what's another story?
All right, let's get into it. And I am going to get faster at controlling these screens. So give me one
There's
second.
so many screens.
So
Trust
many
me,
screens.
So many.
It's really just 2 screens.
I mean, no, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4 screens.
Okay, you're counting the cameras.
I'm counting everything.
All right. So this one is from a subreddit, Am I the Butt Face? Which I'm assuming is just the censored version of Am I the A-hole? But let's see. Am I the butt face for saying, I don't want my little cousin to use my markers? And then it says the flare, serious. Okay, like how old is OP? You can't use my markers, you can't use my crayons, you can't use my coloring books.
No, I must tell you, I'm an artist. I don't want, I have really good markers, and I don't want us for some kid drawing walls with those markers. Mm-hmm. Am I the butt face? I don't know. Okay, I have a question. I have a really serious question.
This is a very serious show.
What's worse, be an a-hole or have a butt face? I don't know.
Let us know in the comments down below.
I don't know. It's questionable. What's worse?
Well, let's find out how serious this is.
Yeah, let's go.
This title makes me sound so entitled. LOL, OMG. Yeah.
It is.
I, 23 female, have had the month from hell. I'm not going to explain everything because it would take way too long. This week in particular has been the worst of it. Way too many bad things happening. Plus, I'm very sick with a sore throat and a cold. Whenever I'm stressed, I like to color using markers. I have a panic disorder, so the coloring helps to calm me down. Sadly, the markers often run out because I color so often. I just had to buy a pack of new ones a few days ago. It's Thanksgiving in my country today, so my family is coming to my parents' house for dinner. Because I'm sick, I won't be in the same room as everyone, worried about getting my grandma sick. My mom asked if my little cousin, 10-year-old female, could use my markers to color while she's here. And I very apologetically said no, because the markers can run out quickly. And financially, I'm not in a position where I can go buy new markers all the time. Being a university student really kills your bank account, so I gotta be cheap. My mom got upset with me for saying no, even when I explained this to her. My little cousin is now sad that I won't let her use the markers, and I feel bad about it, but she's not the type of kid to be careful when using other people's things. If I told her not to let the markers run out, she'd go crazy with them, and I'd have nothing else to color with until I could find the time to go buy new ones. Also, it's worth mentioning that my little cousin has tons of other toys she can play with here besides coloring, so it's not like she'll be bored. So, am I the butt face? Maybe I really am entitled in this situation. I don't know. No. I think that's no. And I think you over-explained. I don't think you're entitled. I don't think you are required to share everything you have with every family member in your life. Like, does it suck? Sure, but it's your things. I think you have the right to be like, no, like I don't want them to use my markers.
I totally agree. I also think it's like I don't have a kids, but for some reason I think I have a dog, and I think from a dog parent's perspective. If I go somewhere with my dog, I can bring my dog's toy, some treats for my dog, because I know he's going to be bored and I need to give him something to entertain him.
Sure.
Why parents don't think the same way? Like, oh, I go with my kid. Kids became bored really fast. They need different types of, they run, they're like draw, they're playing with the toys, they, I don't know, being around under the table. Usually they're weird. But as a parent, you just think like, my kid like coloring books. What if I take some toys, some coloring books, and maybe some snacks? There's going to be a lots of food, but I still take some snack, that exact snack that my child like to eat.
Like melatonin.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
How it's called, the allergy?
Benadryl? Like,
Benadryl.
no, we just got to put it out there right now. We're not telling you to drug your kids.
No. But Benadryl is just like turn you off. Like, yeah, you just. But the thing is,
in all
yes,
seriousness,
of course.
it's a serious show.
It's a really serious show. But of course, like, why you not prepare, and also like be mad that the child became mad that they don't have whatever they wanted in the house. It's understandable. The parents must have treated us like, hey, we have markers at home, let's go do something else. It's parent thing to figure it out how to relieve with the child their anger or upset.
Yeah.
But the mom mad at own child don't want to share something that exact thing they need, and they explain it probably that, hey, it's markers, they're expensive, I can't spend money on the markers, and I do this, it helps me. You knew it, and you still want me to, like, mom, okay, you can give my markers, but you buy me another one. You buy me another markers there. And it's not because I'm like bad person, it's just because I'm actually needed. You know what I don't need?
Trains.
Trains. It's gonna be lots of trains jokes or just trains.
It's not jokes. It's just us complaining. We
Yes.
live by the tracks over
It
here in
just
Philly.
sounds funny because it's just all the time. And we don't hear it usually in a day-by-day life. Only when we're recording, it's bothering us.
So to conclude this story, no, you're not the butt face.
Not a butt face.
Protect your stuff.
And not entitled. Because she's also asked if she's entitled. No.
Well, we have one more story that we're going to read, but before we do, I do want to take a quick break to change the battery
Okay.
because we're recording to cut some clips of this. Give you a topic to distract people with. Trains, go.
No, what? I don't like. I mean, yeah, I like trains actually. Trains are great if you not live by them. Nah.
Well, you get used to the sound.
I mean, yeah. You know what? My childhood was really deeply connected to the trains. Sounds ridiculous, but it's true. Because my parents was kind of railway workers. Not exactly railway, but in the same segment, like a building railway. So I was kind of a child who's like spent time around railways. I like the smell of this, like, I can't explain what is the smell exactly, but it's like the railway smell. And my mom always say that I fall asleep really fast if she make the train noise. It's like I'm just like done. But yeah, I'm train child. Sounds bad, but yeah, I like trains. He give me this to talk about trains. I'm mad. Come back. Come back and talk about trains. Now your turn, talk about trains. But yes, I'm so excited about the next story. We do the stories from Reddit, from different subreddits, mostly related to today's holiday, Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Gobble, gobble.
Whatever.
You are worst turkey ever.
Anyway, I'm Jay.
I'm Marie.
And you're watching Jam Sesh Live. Just like Marie said, we are reading Thanksgiving-themed Reddit stories.
And hate trains. No, we don't.
We don't hate trains. We just hate the noise that they make when we're trying to stream. But yeah, we're reading Thanksgiving Day themed stories. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, like the videos, comment on the videos, and subscribe to the channel. We have a show, Lunch Break, that we do every Monday through Friday. We upload a video at noon with Reddit stories with different themes and subreddits. And yeah, we're just a small channel. We're trying to grow up to be big kids. So we appreciate each and every one of you guys who subscribe, who like, who comment, who reach out, who share the videos. Thank you so much. And again, like I said, sub to the channel if you like what you see. And if you have a story you want to share with us and you want us to read and discuss it on our videos, you can always hit us up on our subreddit, r/lunchbreak_GSP. We dropped the subreddit name in the chat. You can copy paste that if you'd like. We're just trying to grow our community. We're just trying to connect with everyone here. You know, share your stories, share our stories, our different perspectives. So thank you.
We like juicy discussions.
Yes. And if you're nice to us, we won't be too messy.
No, if you're going to be nice to us, we're going to be so messy.
No.
Because people like
Yeah, I guess
messy stuff.
people like the commotion.
Yeah.
Well,
We like it too.
Well, speaking of commotion, we have one last story to read before we sign off for the night.
Yep.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get into it. Am I the butt face for ignoring my brother on Thanksgiving? Let's get into it. For background, I, 19-year-old female to male, and my brother, 21-year-old male, do not get along. From the time we were very young, he was physically, psychologically, and mentally abusive to me and our younger brother. Unfortunately, I was his favorite target. I took the brunt of his abuse.
Yuck. Don't like people like this. I don't understand. Like, I don't have a siblings. I don't understand the relationship between brothers, sisters. And I never understand, it was like you're watching Malcolm in the Middle and you just like why they are weird to each other. You understand they like each other in some way sometimes, but usually it's just furious hate.
They're either plotting with or plotting against each other.
Yes.
Love that show, Malcolm in the Middle.
But they always do something awful.
Yeah, I'm 1 out of 5 kids, so I can kind of relate to that. Sometimes seeing Malcolm in the Middle, it's just like, why is he getting treated better? He didn't do anything wrong. A little flashback sometime, but yeah. But this is not that case. It sounds like this older brother's,
It's just,
I think he's the butt face.
I think he's like, yeah, the buddiest face.
The buddiest face in all the land. All right, let's get back into the story.
Buddiest face.
My family doesn't see what he did as abuse. They only see it as normal sibling behavior. I lived in fear for 17 years because of him, and my parents always told me it was my responsibility to be the bigger person. I have been told by them that I put no effort into building a relationship with them, that I was the reason he was so angry and violent towards me, that he was only a kid. When he was a senior in high school, it was like a switch flipped. He stopped hitting and screaming and degrading me. Ever since then, it was all on me to forgive him. He didn't need to make an effort to gain my forgiveness. I was just told by my mother that he felt bad about what he did. All I have ever asked of him was a sincere apology. I know our relationship would never heal without him acknowledging that he did, in fact, F up. Now the story. This Thanksgiving, I was invited to my sister N's house as a little get-together. I had already been informed that my older brother M was going to be there. I didn't want to miss out on good food and good times with friends and family, so I decided to go. I prepared myself by thinking of ways to avoid M as to not cause a fight. I stuck to myself, didn't look at him, didn't speak to him, didn't even stand next to him. Everything was going great until I heard the snide comments he was making to his +1 at the table. I kept my mouth shut, but I do admit it triggered me some. I was already feeling triggered by being around him and didn't want to start any fights. When I finished eating, I sat on the couch and doom scrolled for a bit to calm myself down, and then announced we'd be playing cards, but I declined, not wanting to cause issues. Unfortunately, it caused issues. N asked me why, and I just pointed at M. She got upset and yelled at me to get over it. He said he was sorry. He has never apologized to my face. This is where I'm thinking I'm the butt face. Should I have sucked it up and dealt with the panic after he left? Should I have even showed up, made my dish for dinner, and left? I've been thinking about this a lot, and I'd love to hear different perspectives. So what do you think?
Honestly, maybe I'm just a bit crazy, but for some reason I feel like make the big scandal. It sounds ridiculous, but hear me out. Not like hateful, but say like he's never apologized to me. He did in front of everyone. Say what exactly he did, how he's humiliate you, how he's hurt you, how he be abusive in all these different ways. Mm-hmm. Say it out loud and say in front of the whole family and say he's never apologized for this, and I don't feel like he's sincerely feel sorry for all of this stuff.
Right.
And I don't want to sit here like I'm come here because I respect all of you, but it doesn't feel like you respect my feelings in this particular situation because you yell at me because I don't want to be around this person, and I'm here around this person just because I respect you. And if the situation goes this way, I don't feel comfortable to be around any of you. That's what I'm talking about, big scandal. put this person in the right position, because it feels like this boy have so much power on top of your family. And make the sad eyes and tell the mama, like, yeah, I did that. I'm so sorry. Why you don't say it to your sister? Why you don't go there and just apologize? Probably because you don't feel sorry. I mean, sometimes it could be like, I feel awkward and everything. But if you actually sorry, you go and say sorry. And if they not forgive you, they not forgive you. And if they forgive you, great. But, I mean, there is nothing to sustain if all the family feel like you ruined the holiday because you don't want to play a card game with your brother who be abusive to you. Sorry. I'm here for you doing all of this, pretending like nothing bothering me, and you disrespect me in this situation. I feel like this family abuse you from all different directions. Maybe not physically, but mentally it's kind of abusive to say like, hey, get over it. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm hurt. It's like say, like, oh, I break my leg. Oh, get over it. You don't need to go to the doctor. It's gonna heal by itself. Stop it. Stop crying that it hurts. It's not hurts. You just imagine it. We already say that it's broken. It's fine. It's ridiculous. I don't like it. I don't respect it. And big scandal.
Yeah, I think ultimately, if I'm just gonna kind of interpret what you're saying, Marie, is that communication is important. It feels like not only has he not directly apologized to OP, but OP did not directly say, you've caused me this anguish and I'm holding all this resentment towards you. And the only way that we can move forward is if you acknowledge what you've done. So same way he didn't apologize, you might need to, I hate to like put more responsibility on OP because OP already feels overwhelmed. But sometimes you just have to be that bigger person. And this is a lesson I can learn with like my own family and relationships. But sometimes you just have to be the bigger person and put yourself out there. Yeah. And you might feel like a hypocrite because you hold all this resentment. Like sometimes, honestly, I feel like a hypocrite even just saying this out loud because I'm not good at doing it myself either. But
you definitely understand that it's the right way to
for sure
deal with it.
And if you're hanging out with the family for Thanksgiving, maybe subconsciously, whether it's not in the front of your mind or whatever, like you want some type of resolution and you want some type of peace with your family, or else you wouldn't just hang out with them, period, because that's an option too.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe just be the bigger person and just say like directly what Marie said, like say, you caused me all of this pain. I want you to apologize because like we can't move forward unless we acknowledge this thing that's making me resent you because of the things that you've done to me.
But you also must be prepared that they're not going to apologize. And then in this situation, you need to cut it off that person from your life completely.
Yeah, that is an option.
And you not lose anything.
Except a brother who was pretty shitty to you.
Yeah.
So, when was this posted? Let's see. This was posted a year ago. So hopefully there has been some type of resolution. I'm just going to look at the comments real fast. I'm not going to read through all of them. But let's hit new. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's been on top of this story since a year ago.
Does a P answer some questions?
That's what I'm looking for now. Q&A. Not the butt face, but tell your sister that no, he never did sincerely apologize. Let her and your parents know that sometimes the other person has to be the bigger person and it's not on you to make him feel better. OP responded, I've been saying this for years and they always just blame me. It feels nice to know a random internet stranger thinks the way I do though. It's very validating. Is there a reason you didn't say not to me in front of everyone? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me reread that. One commenter said, is there a reason you didn't say not to me in front of everyone? And then OP responded, it would have caused a fight. You know what causes fights? Being indifferent at family gatherings and not explaining where you're coming from. I hate to be that guy, but like you got to be honest with your feelings. And if you're hanging around with the family, then you probably want some reconciliation with them. You want a relationship with your brother, with the rest of your family. I'm not saying you got to be happy holding hands, hanging out every holiday, but you're trying to take a step by being there. But it's just kind of that just next step of just being direct. You hurt me. We need to fix this. You need to understand my feelings. I need to understand where you're coming from so we can come together and, I don't know, eat this turkey.
And I like the last comment on this Q&A. Sounds like it caused fight anyway. You still fight.
Conflict is going to be inevitable.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's unfortunately, and I'm so really sorry, OP. I hope, like year after, you do better with your family or without your family. Maybe it's the answer for your question.
Yeah, and I definitely could learn from this too.
Yeah.
Well, that was a hell of a way to
Celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I just put these stories in random order. I could have put something a little more funny at the end, but you know what? Sometimes life's messy. Sometimes there's conflict. Sometimes conflict doesn't get resolved. But what is going to get resolved is this episode of Jam Sesh Live. I'm Jay.
I'm Marie.
And if you like what you see, you enjoyed what you saw, you have some input, drop a comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. We have lunch break every Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. New episode. And just a quick shout out, short film that we worked on. I did, he didn't, with Escano Studios. There's going to be a Good Soup After Dark interview coming out very soon. We interviewed Francesca Escano, the director and creator of the short film. So looking forward to putting out that kind of content. And yeah, just subscribe, help us grow. We're trying to bring back a lot of the stuff we used to do, the artist profiles, the podcasts. But right now we're just kind of building the foundation, showing you guys who we are, expressing our opinions to you, showing you our dark side, our funny side, just getting to know you guys and you guys getting to know us. So if you like what you see, help support. Every little bit of support, we're so grateful for it. You know, that is a key word in Thanksgiving, gratitude. We're grateful for your subscriptions. We're grateful for your likes. We're grateful for your views. Thank you again. And Marie, anything you want to leave the people with?
I mean, we're really grateful for you here, for you subscribe, like Jay say, and I hope your Thanksgiving much better than most of Thanksgivings we read stories about today. And we're going to be so happy to see you in another episode of Lunch Break or Jam Sash, or if you find out yourself watching Good Soup After Dark.
Bye.
Bye.